All right. I was just noticing that I think everyone who has subscribed recently was from yesterday, so I don't need to worry about that. It didn't update yesterday while I was streaming, but you know, it updates the next day. That's good enough, right? Oh man. Let's move this back down. And let's double check, make sure everything's working, I guess. Looks like it's all good. Looks like it's all good enough. All right. Might still be too hot, but I'm going to try. A little bit. A little bit hot. It'll be fine. So I heard that 20 minutes, 60-second Byoyomi is more difficult at 3 dawn than the 5-minute, 30-second one. I feel like 30 seconds is plenty of time to think. Now that I've finally gotten used to it, it's really weird. But I actually don't understand the time settings on Fox too much. Like it's 1 minute, 20 seconds, 5-minute, 30 seconds, 20-minute, 60 seconds. Don't quite understand it. But that's fine. But I figured I should try to do a 20-minute game and see how long it takes and see if they actually do play better. I didn't really watch all of Brandon's streams or anything, but I did see a couple of the games, and it really seemed like there were some questionable choices on both sides. So, I'm going to go into this fully understanding that I'm definitely going to blame AI the second I lose. And I'm definitely not going to show you guys anything about it. That's how that works, right? Anyway. Since it's a long game, I should probably just get it now while I wait for one to show up.
Start to play.
Okay, starting to play. And he resigned. He started to play, but he decided no. He had an okay record at 3 dawn. He was doing fine. That's probably why he didn't want to play. He was not doing fine. Never mind. He was not doing fine. Let's try again.
Start to play.
Seems okay. This guy has 300 wins. It's not too bad. But he didn't want to play either. He looked at my 5-0 record, which is too good. There's still a chance for me to lose. That's one reason why I actually wouldn't mind losing a game. Because if you lose at least 1 or 2 games, it's much easier for people to just stay. They're like, okay, I can do this. Like when you go from 3 dawn to 5 dawn, or 1 dawn, 3 dawn, 2 dawn to 4 dawn, any of those sorts of things, people will play you the first few rounds because they're like, okay, they just double ranked up. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're really that strong.
Start to play.
Okay, let's see if this one stays. Just gonna play the double 4-4, even though I don't necessarily like it yet. I'm gonna play very basic. Let's get to 10 moves before we do anything else. Okay, let's do this one right away. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. That is really interesting. Push, 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 push. So if I do Hane in order to get Sente, I can't really attack this stone. Because he can Hane over the top, and it's kind of an awkward situation. So I guess I wouldn't mind. I actually don't know. Do I want to extend up? Do I not want to extend up? Let's go with, let's extend up. Let's see what he does. He's just going to take a 2-space base. Oh, that one? Feels a little bit small. So I will turn here, creating a larger area on the top. Hello, my polywog. What is poppin'? I actually don't know anymore. Now that you say it that way, I have no clue. But I decided to try out one of the 20-minute games and see how it goes. Oh, okay. So this is Joseki. I don't need to take a bunch of time with the Joseki stuff. Do I want to play the old one or do I want to actually do this one? I think I want to do this one and to extend down. Or I can push up. Yeah. I don't really mind. We can Hane here. Yeah, that's why I wanted to see if it really mattered too much or not. Because he is taking his time. He is thinking about his moves more, which is good. Yeah. But then the other thing I have to think about is like, do I actually want this Atari first of all? I need to think about that. If he extends up, I extend over. I think I'm fine with that overall. If I do this Atari, what do I get out of this Atari? I'm not going to worry about it. More interesting. Yeah, but we also do have a time limit in which we want to try to get things done by. So that will be important. Oh, wow. Just giving it all up. Wow. This Atari I'm unlikely to ever want. This Atari is something I'm more likely to want. So I could take an Atari if I do, though, and he just captures. Is it helpful for me? I don't really know. What I was going to do is just try to speed through 3 Dawn and then move on from there. That was the overall goal. I can take this peep, though. He could have just connected solidly. That would have been fine. Oh. I can Atari. That is quite nice for me because now his zones are separated. He can take those if he really wants it. And I get to just swallow this very, very nicely. Now my strength over here is being very, very well used. Over there, he's playing end game now? Sure. I should keep extending. This feels awesome for you. It does. It does feel awesome for me. Okay. So now he's going to attack this in some way so that he can attack this one in the future. But I feel like I want to go this direction because I'm attacking these stones anyway. So this feels good for me. Looks like I can do this. Do I eat fast food? It depends. It's interesting. I feel like I want to jump this way first for some reason. But why are you asking? This one, there's a peep. This one seems okay. There's no eye here. If I jump this way first, I feel like it hurts my group on this side. So I want to jump here, try to connect to my stones. Honestly, not sure I even need to do anything, but I will just connect to my stones. Okay. So this is where I need to decide if I really want to do anything with this, or if I want to just let him have this, because I've connected here, and I can just enclose the corner. If I run this out, he wedges, I Atari, and I can push out here. That looks fine. So running this out would be really strong if I can do it. Oh, talk about just change some stuff. Yeah. I've been to Taco Bell in a little bit, but I know that not that long ago, or maybe it was pretty long ago. I'm not quite sure. They did change some stuff that I did not like. Anyway, so this one, he does this one. Then I capture he Ataris, and he Ataris, then he pushes and pushes. But I know that he took like the $5 box or the $6 box, and they made it a $10 box or something like that, which is a little bit bad, a little bit annoying. But apart from that, I think I'm mostly okay with it. But I think I generally prefer hamburger stuff. Like I really like Carl's Jr., but my favorite, just for fun, would be Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is just a lot of fun. They have everything at Jack in the Box. Like everything. Oh, they took off the Fiesta potatoes. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure I've had those. Anyway, this is why I was worried about with a longer time setting. I would be more willing to just gab. Anyway, this one. Atari, capture. Atari, connect. Atari, go down, and push, and push. Is that really good for me? This seems like it's really good for me. Those late night tacos were awful. I don't necessarily like the tacos, but they were good. Oh, this way. That's interesting. This is still fine because there's no net or anything. And I just want to, do I want to push or do I want to do this one? Push, he might extend. I hane and then I jump. I'd be okay with that. I want this hane. This I think feels important. Then I can jump here. Okay. What is that move? I just need to surround. It looks good. Okay. Okay. This is the most go content I've taken in this whole year. Hey, I guess I haven't really seen you comment or do anything like that, so that makes sense. Can I do this one? Does this actually just work for me? If he blocks, I go up. And then Hane, and then I can connect. If he goes this way, I do this one. If he goes this way, I do this one. If he Hanes, I have quite a few liberties. I have 4 liberties, and he has uh, he might have the same. But anyway, I don't know why he did that. This way or this way? I mean, this way or this way? I kind of want to do this turn. Interesting. I might as well do this. And then just save this stone. I just do this one. There's no ladder here, right? There's no ladder here. There's a ladder here. Just do this one, I guess. Okay, you took a big break. Yeah. I understand. I had to take a break at one point, too, right after I got done with the Go Congress and stuff. Yeah, I think I stopped playing for like 4 months, basically. I made random videos and did random streams, but I was mostly not doing anything else. Uh, yeah, it was no good. But so far, this is basically exactly like my other 3 Dawn games. Do I want to take away the Liberty? You're just win the US Open one day? Do I want this one instead? Do I want this one? This one seems useful, potentially. Let's peep here, yeah. I think I want to, I'm fine with wanting to try to become pro in America, like a pro strength. That's all I really care about. I don't know about necessarily becoming pro itself, but pro strength for sure. So I want to get to 9 Dawn. Is there anything here? He doesn't have enough liberties for anything over here, right? So I have to worry about the cut? So to protect the cut? Fox 9 Dawn seems awesome, right? Seems good enough. Seems good enough. So yeah, so it's this Atari is a little bit questionable. This one, he Ataris, he throws in, he Ataris, he can Hani over the top. So I think I can still do this one, it looks like. Just connect should be fine. Hmm. So he doesn't have that many liberties here. My group probably has more liberties overall. But there's this Atari, throw in Atari, and then he has this Hane, which is sort of an annoying idea. So it would feel nice to do something about that. I have all the time in the world, so it's hard to do it. But yeah, no, Fox 9 on it just seems like a good goal, and it feels achievable. I don't know if I can stay solid Fox 9 on, but it feels achievable to get to Fox 9 on for sure. Hmm. So there's a couple things to think about over here. So I kind of want to play in a way that forces him to live as quickly as possible. Uh, okay. I threatened him and he did take it seriously. What are you currently at on Fox, Jasper? Let's see. Uh, which one do I want? This one? Never got to 7 yet, though? Okay. So he can do this Atari and then connect. So I'm just going to capture here, which will allow me to do this one and take all those points. So he can capture this, but I get all this. I'll let him have it. Because this is more than big enough. Yeah, should be plenty. That one is interesting. Yeah. I don't need to go for the kill. I don't need to do anything special. There is this though, where he does have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, no need to worry about making a mistake. Just take all the points, right? So I kind of want to do this one, but I want to see how he responds over here first too. Can I do this one directly? This one, this one, this one. Ihane's here. I turn. Goes here. I do this one. Seems possible. But I want to see how he responds to this move first. I want to see what we can get away with here, right? Oh. Let's do this one. Can I do this? Looks good enough. So I would say they do play better at 20 minutes. But this game has already taken like 10 more minutes than the normal game already, so that's a decent amount, decent amount. This should be fine. See if he does this one or this one. He should do this one. And I can still cut. I think the only problem with the 20-minute thing for me is the I mean I used a lot of my time, but oh that doesn't work though. Does that work? Is there something there? Ihane here, and then he just doesn't have enough liberties. He has this one. I can just do the Atari. That's good enough. I could also do it from this way. Either one should be fine. This one might be better for him to surround his points, though. Might be. I'm not exactly sure. He still doesn't have enough liberties. Still only 2 liberties after I connect. I'm not going to Tanuki that. I can't Tanuki that. There we go. There we go. He always had this Atari if he wanted it. So we'll just capture here. Capture. He needs one more move. There we go. And now I can take my corner. Because this group is now just completely alive. That was the entire goal, mainly. Make sure there was nothing he could do with this group. Now I can do this. Oh, he resigned. All right as I clicked my move. Fine, be that way. But he was a positive win 3-don. So a stronger 3-don. And let's see see if his last game was also 20 minutes. Can you see that on Fox? You can't see that on Fox, can you? Dang. Is it written over here somewhere? No, it's not. So you can't even tell. It's a little bit sad. But let's look at this one real quick. Got my Fox coins. So I played black. Normally when you do this one, oh yeah, GG. Normally when you do this one, they often want to push and cut. And then it's sort of this weird variation. You can do this one, or you can do this one, or I think this one's normal, then there's this, which is annoying. But it's usually something like this. So usually when they do this one, it's just a little bit weird, because this very tight pincer here is actually pretty good for black. It's not as bad as I thought. I used to think that this is sort of bad to do, pincering very tightly on like one stone like this, because they can just do this, right? But I found out from trial and error that this is perfectly acceptable. And even at 2-space pincer, that same thing is perfectly acceptable. It's a very tight pincer here. This actually seems to simplify the position more than if you approach. And for me, simplifying it means that I have more control, right? So if we just do this basic thing here, you see that this group, while it's probably fine, I don't really get to control what happens to it necessarily. I probably need another move right away. So it's just like something I have to worry about. But if I get the pincer first, like I was trying to do in the game, then I feel like I can control the situation better. And I think this was not necessarily a bad idea for white. But at this point, I'm like 99% sure I'm going to win this game. That's just the feeling you get when you see this sort of move. If he had because in one of my other games, it was like this. And so if it was like this sort of connection, I would feel a lot better as white, because we're saving the stones, but there's also potential for growing. That doesn't necessarily mean I would play it right now, but there is that potential. But with the other way around, it feels like white's just on the ground, not really doing anything. And I could probably even just do something like this. And this is already still good enough for me. But I think this is an escape route. You need to come back over here. If I pincer, then you can just escape, right? You can even do this sort of thing, and then you're out towards the center, you escaped, you're good to go, whatever, right? And yeah, this is just a weird direction to block. I don't think it was necessarily that bad, though. I think I agree with my original idea of just doing this. Just simplifying. I still get this cut. I still get something over there. If he does this now, this is just way better for me than it was before. And now when I go over here, this just feels really good for black. So that's no good. It seems like AI always says this one's bad no matter the circumstance. Unless it's 1000% obvious that blocking this direction is good. But if that's the case, they would play this move instead. The AI would just do this one instead. If it's obvious that this side's better, you attach on top anyway. So I believe this is always considered bad. But I agree. I don't like this. And I thought this was interesting. It was obviously not great for white, but I thought it was interesting. All I wanted here was to turn, but I wanted this peep first because I know that I'm happy with having this peep on the outside. And it's possible that in the future, if I'm coming over here in some way, that like there's an Atari now, right? If there's this sort of thing, right? So this stone's going to be useful in some way, right? So yeah, was not expecting this. This is just always bad. If black can cut here and you're not giving it up, then this is just a bad result, right? If you can give it up, though, then you can do this push. That's the only time you can do this push, is when you can give up the stone, when it's an Atari. If it was not an Atari, of course, now it's obvious you can do this. Even if you're just giving it up here as well to build one side, like, it makes a lot more sense because you don't have to respond to 4. Let's just keep going here. Oh yeah, they do this every time at 3 down. I've noticed. Whenever you do this long jump here, they do this one almost immediately every time. Almost immediately, but it just doesn't really work. You could even extend, because that, right? And then if they go back to fix it, you could just have this really beautiful shape on the outside, and they're still no good. They push through. Now this is where you have to actually read. It looks like it's still possible. That's why I'd probably, in this case, I'd want to do this one. We could just defend here, because there's nothing like this. Yeah, so it's just a bad shape to do that with, and especially cut here. This just seems really bad. But I do want to look at a little bit later on. I think this was fine for me. But I do think I could have played this area a little bit better. I think just letting him live is exactly what I needed to do. This was perfectly fine. And this, I think this was a good exchange to make. Maybe it's better to do it this way. Because he can't go over the top, right? He probably can't really do this. Okay, maybe it's better to do it that way, but I liked the idea of just doing this one first, because I wanted to leave the Aji of being able to throw in instead. But now this is very, very, very solid, and I can come out. I just wasn't sure which way to come out. I did it this way in the game. The only problem with this way is that there is this ladder here, and I'm fairly certain it goes to the side of the board. So when they do this one, you have to block here, and they can't go through, which is why I did it this way. But then in the game, I thought, oh, maybe I can extend instead. But then after extending, you can kind of see that maybe it's not good either. But there is this, which is the annoying thing, to potentially get the eyes there, which is why I extended. I think not this. This is not the game. This was the game. Connected first. I don't actually think I need to do that though. I think this is where I needed to just tell him no. Yeah, this is where I just need to tell him no. This is where I just go either connect or connect for liberties, right? Pushes, he cuts. Yeah, I can just kill these stones. I'm fairly certain. I think going out is still fine, but I think this is what I was looking for, really. Him connecting here, I shouldn't really have to respond to. But what I had noticed, if I do respond, was, let's say this is yeah, let's say this is the same thing, and he just lives, right? I did notice that I could do this, and there's a little bit of a life and death situation for him, but I shouldn't really think about that at all. I shouldn't really think about that at all. I should just think, well, he connected here, I can do this one because there's no cut here. Even with this, there's just nothing here, right? He could even extend down once if he really wants to, because there's not enough Aji to do this sort of thing. Yeah, so that's what I probably should have done. But I think a good question, though. Can you do this one? And then push and cut. I think it's still no. Right, I think it's still no. And this group is alive no matter what he does, so even if he tries to surround, he goes for the surround now. Now we can just do this one. Or connect, whichever one we want to do. I think this was probably the spot I needed to. After this, I just kept going, and then it's like, well, it's getting complicated, so let's just take this and win the game. It's a good. Oh, let me fix that part. There we go. It's a good 20-point or more win, especially after I get this move, which is what I was going to play in the game. This is alive. This is good, and I can still harass the bottom a little bit. Because there is even the push and cut directly. Either side, probably. And there's this little ko here. Yeah. Looks fine. But yeah, I do think he played better. But that took way too long. Already almost at the hour mark. And yesterday I only streamed for 2 hours and got in 5 games. This is one game in almost an hour. Ooh. So I think it's probably better for me to do 41 minutes. That's gonna be like two and a half games. So I think I will probably do fast games. But I might do like one slow game every so often. But I just want to get to 5 Dawn. I think I have a higher chance of making a mistake in the fast game, honestly. Because you saw the mistake there, but I guess the caution is like how obvious is the mistake to my opponent during the 5-minute game. We'll try at least one of those for now.
To play.
If he plays me. Let's go. Oh, brand new 3 Dawn. Brand new. Let's just back off. I'm fine with that. Oh, this one? Sure, let's answer. I'm fine with doing this old school. Okay. I think it's fine if he blocks here too. This is still good. There we go. Okay. That's not Sente. But I'll approach this side now. So do I want to push? I'll push. They never do this one right. I'm going to give him the opportunity to Atari the potentially correct way. Yeah, there we go. Be a little different. What is this move? Interesting. It's actually interesting because of the cut here. Do I want to do this side? If he blocks, then I can push. If he pushes, that should still be fine. If I do this side, he goes down in the corner. I don't like that at all. Let's do this one. Yeah, because now I can push. Okay. And I can Hane. And I can push again. And I want to defend this. I don't need to respond to that move. So this is where he could have tried to get something extra here by attacking my group. But he did not. This turn is no longer as good. But it still feels good. I still kind of want to play it, honestly. Let me see how he responds to this move. Just want to have a little bit of fun over here. Oh, that way directly, huh? That's interesting. I'm actually really interested in how he wants to play this. I want to know. Because I don't care about these stones. I just wanted to see how he played. Okay, I will connect. Oh, interesting. Can I do this one? Hmm. Evening home skillet. Hello, Peyton. Interesting. So I don't know if that's good enough or not, honestly, to try something like this. I guess I should read it out, right? I have 3 minutes. 1 minute. I looked at the wrong time. This one. This one. Atari. Capture. Atari. Connect. Atari. I can't read right now, guys. I can't do it. We're not playing each other. It's not quite a ladder for me. 100 games versus Brandon. I thought about that. That'd be fun. This will tell me if he's a good player or not, by the way. If he extends here, he's a good player. For the most part. Oh. That move. That move. That move. Sure. That wasn't very good. I do this one, or is this push better? I think I like this one a little bit more. Yeah, I like this one more. Big sad for black, yeah. Like, I was probably going to be fine here, but he could have extended and gotten, like, a really nice area. Or he could have extended here and sacrificed these stones, which are not important, and gotten this area still, which would have been very nice overall for him. Let's do this shape, not this one. This one seems a little bit too weak, but this one here should be fine. I just want to extend this direction to attack this group. Huh. Okay, I'm just going to stay connected. Not sure what that move was. Yeah, whenever you do this large move, any large move, they automatically do something right away. So I'll just connect. Can I connect here, actually? I can connect here. And then if he turns, I just do this one. And if he does this one, then I Atari and capture. Okay. If he turns, that's probably a bad move. It's probably a bad move. Okay. I kind of want to do this one down here somewhere. This one feels good, but this one just gives him a lot of strength, and I shouldn't do that one.
Yoyomi now starts.
Should I even play on the bottom? He can't really go too far. If he goes too far, I get to attack him again. So yeah, I'll just capture these stones. Just gonna capture. My group is solid. If he goes too far on the bottom, we get to fight. The 3/3 or some stupid stuff. You're right. They probably would. They probably would. Oh, interesting. I definitely want him to not be able to jump out. I kind of want this one here because he has the weak group.
Yoyomi now starts.
Okay. All right. Let's do this one. Let's watch him fight here and struggle. Yep. All right, let's give up these 2 stones and capture this whole thing. Let's peep him. We want to do this one. We want to do this one. Can we do this one? I think just this is good enough. This is good enough for me. Very good, very good. So he doesn't care about this? But I think it might have, but I wasn't exactly certain. So it's good enough, though. He didn't protect, so I can still capture. Let's just take my points here. Let's do this one. Get rid of his eye. This one here gets rid of his eye. Even more. And this one here surrounds him pretty well. Okay. Okay. So he wants this Atari just in general. I can probably just extend then. I'll look at after the game, see if that actually did just work or not. But it seemed
9,
like it might have. Seemed like it might have.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, so just connect underneath.
Nine.
Okay. Just extend. Black has about 45. Oh, okay. Black got some points. Oh. I see, I see. So if I do this one and he connects, then he almost has two eyes. 45 dead stones. It's not funny.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We'll do this one first. So if he turns here, he turns here. I block, he does this one. He has 1, 2, 3 liberties, and I have oh, you know what? Maybe he can live with this. Maybe he can live with this.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, it looks
6,
possible. Looks
5,
possible.
4, 3.
Let's see if he figures it out. See if he does it. He can Atari here. And then he can turn. Okay. Oh. He's gonna do that. That didn't work. That didn't work. That just doesn't work. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and these stones are still dead. Good point, good point. Take G16 and call it a day. It's good. It's a good day. It's fine. I think if he played the other way, he could actually live, but he messed up. Okay. Let's just do this one. See if he figures it out.
Eight, 7, 6,
Well, I can't let him take these stones. That wouldn't be very
3,
nice.
2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
I'm not really sure what he's doing here, though. This is obviously not going to die, right? I'm like pretty certain.
9, 8.
There's a possibility he could kill it,
6,
but
5,
I'm pretty sure
4,
it's not going to die.
3, 2.
Yeah, he's probably timing
1.
out. You're right.
Last Yoyomi.
I get it. He's timing out. You're all going to be shocked when he plays a move, okay? You're going to be shocked. And so will I. Get my fox coins while I'm at it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I was expecting a move at the last second. I was totally expecting it, okay? Good game, good game. It was fun, good game. But I do want to check that real quick. Let me see. I thought it might work, but if it didn't work, I didn't want to make any bad exchanges. But I was thinking about this right here. So it'd be like this, and then this. Yeah. So it does work. Good. But as you saw, it didn't matter. It didn't really matter if it worked or not. This is already a good exchange for me. If he captures, then now I can just do this one, and the game is really good. That's all I really cared about. I thought this might work, as I said, but I wasn't 100% certain. And it didn't matter. If it mattered, I probably would have played it. Honestly. It's like, okay, I guess I need to kill it. I'll kill it real quick. But that might have... No, he's a guy who let his time run out, so he wouldn't have resigned if I killed it, so... I'm not sure what it mattered. But there was something he missed. Played good enough for your dad returning 6 from the store. What he missed, though, which is actually really cool, and I probably could have done something. I probably could have fixed that problem if I wanted to. Yeah, but it's this here. Milk's expired. With this one, if I play here, I think he can turn and do this. The only question I have is if I can do this one, which I might be able to do. But it's also... Oops, not that. It's also a little bit tricky here. Like, this looks like a co shape. If he does this one, this looks like it might work, though. This one, right. It's not co, it's just dead, right? So I can't do that one. So I have to do this one, and then take the liberties, and then he can live. Right? Yeah, he can just live. Because it's not really a co the other way. Because I just don't have enough liberties if he takes this one away from me, right? It's not enough liberties. Make sure. 10 instead of 9. I think I still don't have that many liberties because I'm taking this chance to do this, right? So I don't have enough liberties here either, right? Before. Yeah, with this one, I have to do this right away. But I think you can just connect. Yeah. After this, and he does this one, maybe I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Maybe I can do that one. But there's a lot of Aji There's a lot of Aji here too. It's probably fine. Yeah, this is the best chance he has, I think. The best chance he has. Yeah, doing this is the best option, I think. Still looks like I might be too strong on the outside for anything to happen. Yeah, below Tengen instead. Yeah, he needs to do that. This one. And then do this little Ko thing is what you're saying. Kind of. This doesn't really work. So here's this one. It's not is it a Ko? It's not an I, right? Doesn't seem to work, yeah. But yeah, this is I think his best option. Even if the bottom's even if it lives, yeah. I just didn't want to give him this. When he did this one, I was like, oh, he's trying to kill me? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But it was all good. Yeah, you see that I do back off and not and make sure things are okay. I was gonna let him live if he pushed the other direction. Maybe I might have tried to kill him still. I might have still tried. 104. Let's go back. Before it says it's dead. Right here, maybe. Nope, still says dead. Right here, maybe. Nope, still dead. Right here. I'll get this. I'll probably get these points. And I'll probably get some points on the left side. And I'll probably get these points in the center. So this is probably just a good game. Right here. I had to figure it out. Right here. It still says it's alive with the score estimate. If he just has to defend, this is probably more than good enough at this point. But this was obviously too much. Obviously too much. Let's get another game. So that was way faster. That was like 10, 15 minutes instead of 41 minutes. Oh, that was way faster of a game. Yeah, I wanted to increase the time at 5 dawn, though, because I also wanted to pay more attention at 5 dawn.
Start to play.
Yep, still white. Helps when you're playing Foxy Scrubs. Let's see this guy. This guy is 10 and 10. Bob Wang. Oh, that's interesting. This is sort of the Joseki thing here. I'm fine with that. He should attach. See if he attaches. Nope. Pincer, yep. Oh, we're gonna do the same thing. See what he does. Oh. Really? Let's do this one. See if he Atari's the other way or if he Atari's this way. I just want to see. He knows he's not really building that much over here, right? Oh, really? Ah, so he wants to do this sort of thing. Okay, okay. I get it. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then I'm not 100% alive. Okay, okay. You know what? I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. I won't even fight back. Better in clothes. I want to see him in clothes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, really? Well, I'm not going to worry about these stones at all. I could do this. He could just build his points. I'm going to do this one instead. He's going to pincer, probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I want to jump first? Think he's going to Hane inside if I do this one? I'm going to do this one. Doubt it. I think it feels like he would. It feels like he would. Now I can do this one. Feels good. Feels good. Press him down. I want to do this one too for some reason. See if he comes out to center. Oh, he didn't. Can I just do this directly? Feels a little bit weak, but it should be fine. Should be fine. You love being pressed down. I don't know if you should be saying that right now. That's a weird move, but I'll take it. I want to make sure my center is fine. So I will push again. That move is really weird. I'm going to definitely Hane. And attach. And bump. Just because I feel like it. Not for any other reason. I don't know if it's any good. Let's do this influence thing, right? This giant influence thing. Can I Hane again? It's possible, but I don't know. Let's do it. I'm distracted and mildly uncomfortable. You know what? I like that. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. All right, sure. I'll connect. I didn't expect that, so that's good. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I can just Hane. That's nice. He's gonna keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Look at this guy. End game master. This is great. This is a lot of fun. Oh my. Okay. All right, let's do this. Huh. Okay. Hey, this one first. Look like I can. Wait, what? Just curled into a ball and died. Yeah. I see, you know, I was having a little bit of fun and then I got confused. So now I don't know what to do. Okay. So we're going to cut here. And he's going to cut here because he has this move. So we're going to just push and not worry about these stones. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch that. I was wrong. So I do this one. He cuts. I Atari, 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 and turn. Then I have to worry about this group. Is that what the plan is? If I do this one, he cuts here. I don't know. Goes to vomit. I thought at least he would try to do something special, but it looks like he didn't want to. Um, I don't know which one's the best way to do it. This one is that one, then I might have to come back, right?
Yoyomi now
So I'll do
starts.
this one. And I'll just connect. Okay. Ugh. I'll just connect. Easy, simple moves. Not going to play anything complicated here. And here I'm going to capture this stone and get rid of this Aji. Let him figure out what he wants to do with this. I really, really want to Atari here, but he should definitely ignore it. So I am going to play over here instead. Can I do this sort of thing?
9,
Which
8,
one do I want to play?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's just do the middle. Wild, I know, right? Oh, yep. Yep. Let's go. Thinking they're clever. But like M10s or something. Not quite, not quite. What? Okay. Sure, sure. I'll answer. Make sure everything's strong here. Don't worry about it, right?
Yoyomi now starts.
Okay. He just wanted more thinking time for the left side. That's all. I mean, he wasn't in Byoyomi yet, but he wanted more thinking time for the left side. Okay. So I have a couple options. But I kind of like the idea. Nah, I'll just connect underneath. I'll just connect underneath. I was gonna say I kind of like the idea of extending here and then attacking this group, but you know he can do this one, which is basically Sente, and then he can play this extend here, and he's basically alive. So I'm just gonna do this. It's nice and simple. Take all this territory. Is more than good enough. Huh? Do I need to respond to that move? He Hanes, I cut. He Ataris, he pushes. I Hane. Seems like I might not need to even respond.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
But I will. I'll respond. Okay. Need to or just pity? It's fine.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Played this one. Is this M10? Yeah, there we go. That's the one you were thinking of. So they did. They played it. I'm going to just defend, though. I'm just going to defend. Still a god. Yeah, I'm just going to defend. Easy game. Peyton's too smart. Yep. Oh, he wants the center. He wants all the center here. That's what he wants. I'm just gonna connect. He's trying really hard, so I'm not gonna be mean. I feel like being a little bit mean though. Can I do this one? I mean, I asked, but I did anyway. Okay. Okay. Let's see how he responds to this one. Ah, okay. We'll just do normal in game then. He felt like it felt like he didn't want to respond there for a second. Let's do this basic move here. Let's see what we get on this side. What? Okay, we did it. That was a long time ago when he played. Can I do this one now? No, I should just do this. I should just do this one. Maybe.
9, 8.
I don't know. I don't know.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Just
1.
play simple. I don't need to do anything complicated. It's easy game. This is a couple points. I could do that. Kind of want a Hane, though. I want a push, I mean. Like an Atari, then Atari, and Atari, and do stuff. Sure, I'll connect. Okay. Is this really what he wants to do? Wow, okay. Wow, okay. He's going for the kill. Does he know how many liberties I have? Just checking. We'll do this one. Nice and simple moves. Don't remember the bottom left. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He can just live right now. That would be fine. Just live right away. He's good to go.
2 Yoyomis left.
Just live. You're good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just live. Don't play the wrong move, though. Can he live? I guess I should have asked that question first, huh? Huh. Is he alive here? I'll take these stones. No? No? You don't want to do that? Okay. And this one? Feels like no. Feels like it, yeah. I mean, feels like no, yeah. Feels like no, correct.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
No, yeah, no.
1. Yoyomi.
Okay. Okay. Is there something I'm missing with that? Is there something I'm missing here? I just do this one. And there's nothing there. I also, if he's dead, I can just
8,
Tanuki.
7.
I thought he'd try to be a little bit more sneaky with that, but he wasn't. Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't know if there's something going on that I don't understand. I mean, there is, obviously.
Nine.
Disconnect. I have enough liberties, looks like. Donning it, danning it up, danning it up, donning it up.
8, 7, 6, 5,
GG's, yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Time again?
1.
Oh. Look at his clock, guys. He just left. He has 1 minute. 20 seconds. All right. Not cool, man. Not cool. You know, so like I understand when it's the like when you have a brand new 3-Dawn account, right? People don't know what to expect, so I can understand I can understand getting upset with the game, right? But when you can see on their account that they have no losses and a bunch of wins, then I don't understand getting upset. Right? That's where I don't understand it. When they have a bunch of losses, when they don't have a bunch of losses, right? Yeah, you blame M10. It was your move, so yeah. Yeah, makes sense to me. Blame J1. Yeah, I don't understand that move. But because I backed off a lot, I was only like 10 points ahead before this fight. So I think like the way he played is probably something that would work at 3-Dawn, so I wouldn't be surprised if he actually was ranking up soon. But he's closer to ranking down than ranking up. But that's because when you're dead even, it just depends on what your record was before. So, yeah. Anyway. The hardest part, yeah. Yeah, I think that was a little bit questionable on his end, right? First of all, this was not necessarily good for me to do, right? I was even saying that in the game. This is not necessarily good. And then I even responded to this one. And so if he just took the enclosure here, I think the game was fine, right? And I can't jump in here, which is where he protected. Yeah, I can get rid of this territory, but then he just builds this huge area. So he just was focused in the wrong way. So yeah, this was just not quite that good for him. And then here, this is actually a fairly solid thing here. But if he just continues to play a regular game from here on, he's probably in the lead, honestly. Definitely no confidence in the moves. Yeah, he's probably actually in the lead. Because I played something that was obviously really bad right here in this corner. So yeah, I don't know, it just depends. Because like here, it's much better to just, if I'm going to do anything, I want to push and cut one of these sides instead. This is obviously just the right move if I'm gonna do this right here. Yeah, at least play high, right? Yeah, because then I can't press you down. But yeah, just this here. But even here, you should be extending instead of, or you should be connecting instead of doing something else, right? You shouldn't be attarring again, which just has all the cutting points, right? There's just like some small things. But if your opponent plays some bad moves and just tries to have a little bit more fun like this, then you're likely to get a better position. But he didn't know how to deal with this. I think he just didn't know what was going on here. If he really wants to prevent me from getting anything over here, he should just play on the bottom again. Plays on the bottom again, it's harder for me to lean on it and get a bunch of stuff. But I think that's where he probably needs to learn how to, like how he would get better at the game. All right, I guess I can show that real quick, right? For the other people who are watching, not Peyton or Jasper, they probably know. But right, if he just plays down here, even if I get this move and this move, I've just solidified his territory, and I still need another move here. And then after all of these moves, Black can still just reduce this entire area to nothing right away. There's nothing here. Now, if there's no move on the bottom, if there's no moves on the bottom, this is a little bit more forceful. And I'm getting a lot more here. Even if he can reduce now, I've already gotten something. He has to take time to go and reduce now, and then I get something else somewhere else, right? But if you defend first, if that's what he's really worried about, because that's why he played here, right? He wanted to sort of prevent this from getting to be big. If he plays anywhere down here right now, it's so much harder for me to do anything. And I'm not going to take just this. This is no good. That's not even points. So I think that's like the main thing, that if he started doing that, he'd probably be fine. Like this one here, there's no reason to defend here. If you're going to defend here, you want to jump anyway. And then take this. If I really want to fight this here like this, he's going to have a secure group here. He's probably going to be fairly secure over here. And it's going to be a tough fight where he's getting all the points. These aren't necessarily the best moves. This is just an example. White still needs to jump down in order to even separate all this anyway. Black might need to like do a diagonal instead or other moves because of cutting points, but that's just the idea. Capping the two stones, something you'd think about? Yeah, capping would be like attacking these two stones would be fine too. Just attacking them right away. This would also be fine. But this is not fine, right? That just doesn't do anything. I think like a Brandon move, maybe. Another move like this one would be fine too. Yeah, he's leaving the area more open, but he's threatening something, right? If I come in here, we'll play these very basic moves, and I'll make this very simple base. Well, now he's threatening to just get this area much, much bigger, right? So any move that's actually doing something, any move that's doing anything. But I think actually overall it was pretty good. But if we go to the end here, like I didn't need to, I definitely didn't need to play along with this here. I should probably actually, first of all, he should extend here. There's nothing here. All right, there's nothing there. And then if he's going to pull back, just connect. I likely have to jump technically to have better shape. This is technically the way I should be playing. Yeah, I think this is actually okay overall. If we look at the estimator, it says I'm ahead by a little bit, but I think this is okay overall for black. He got some points, He got this sort of large territory here. All he has to do now is just split this side and deal with the center because he gave me all the center. Yeah, anyway. How many games do we have right now? We're at 8. And I think the fun part about Go is knowing what the opponent is saying just from the moves alone. Yeah. Now that was weird. I think I got that on the stream first before I got it in the chat, which is the opposite of how I normally see it. So there's some sort of lag that happened there. That was weird. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be stopping for now. I do have a couple other things I need to do tonight. But I wanted to get a little bit closer to ranking this up. I still need 10 more wins, but I should be able to do a couple more games tomorrow, and then I should be able to finish it up probably on Saturday. J1 IDK, what to do? Yeah, when you see that, I don't know what to do either. It's confusing. I get it. That's how I feel about it. That's why I just sort of wanted to have fun with it instead. Oh. I have 2 fans apparently. Apparently 2 people joined my fans list. They think I'm a pro or something. I don't know. Let me see. I click on some random person. What does fan even mean? There's friend and there's other stuff, but is fan friend? Or is that something else? I just don't know. Who knows? Oh, there's cute one. Hello. From China. You guys don't see it. I'm just clicking on random stuff. Yeah, anyway. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be later at night because I got to do my shopping and stuff. And then I'll get home like around a couple hours later than I normally do, which is around the time I started this stream. And then I have to do other stuff first. So probably a later one tomorrow. But yeah, I should rank up to 5 Dawn on Saturday. That's the goal. Rank up to 5 Dawn on Saturday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.